I had an assignment for a magazine article to do uh, some research on how effectively a broadhead can penetrate. What broadhead design is the best to shoot into an animal, and which one of them will penetrate the best um, based on several different factors. Now, this takes a whole lot more knowledge and skill and scientific know-how than I had. So I called my good buddy, Dr. Bob Sheppard, and asked him to run this test for me. So tell me what you did and what you learned, Bob.
Well, I felt like, John, that we needed to be able to look at what happens to a broadhead when it hits a lot of different kinds of resistance. In other words, I wanted to be able to shoot the broadhead into something hard like solid wood. So we used furniture grade plywood that would have a good consistency about it, and it would shear the blades off of just about anything. Then we wanted a soft medium, so we used styrofoam, just traditional styrofoam. And as you would guess, all the broadheads tended to do well in that medium. They penetrated well and they stayed together. The third category we used was I had this bull that I didn't like. He was a big Charolais bull, tended to tear down my fences and tear the gates down and tore the siding off the house and turned my tractor over. He was bad news. So he had it coming. So he became part of our test plot, and that we took a whole hindquarter from him, and I shot the broadhead into an area of the meat where it would hit a bone, and then I shot it into meat where it would just simply hit the meat part of the cow as well. And then we measured the results. So we looked at what the percentage of failures of blades were, how frequently did the points curl when they entertained hard medium light bone. And what we found was that just about what you would think. The ones that hit hard stuff tend to shear their blades and curl their points. The ones that hit soft stuff don't. Unfortunately, I think what we did with the article was made everybody mad that read it, because there was something bad to say about everybody's favorite broadhead.
How many broadheads did you test, Bob?
We had 52 different types in addition to the variations in brands.
And what was your final conclusion after doing all that testing and all that research?
Well, that's what really made everybody mad, I think, is that what we concluded is that it doesn't matter. In other words, what really matters with a broadhead is to make sure that broadhead hits where you're shooting. So rather than worrying about what happens when the broadhead entertains bone or just simply goes through the chest cavity, is to just simply use the broadhead that shoots well out of your bow under your setup with your draw weight and your arrow spine. And if you can hit what you're shooting at, that's far more important than worrying about it hitting bone.
All right, there you have it.